Let me ask you something. What if I told you there's a sentence, a simple phrase, that when spoken with true masculine energy could disarm even the most guarded woman? Not because it's manipulative, but because it's undeniably powerful, rooted in something ancient, something Stoic. Would you want to know what that phrase is? Stay with me, because this isn't a trick, it's a transformation. There's a reason why Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, was more irresistible than the richest men of his time. It wasn't because of looks, it wasn't charm, it was presence. Because when a man speaks from stillness, from certainty, from a place where he doesn't need anything from anyone, that's when the world leans in. That's when women lean in. This video isn't about cheesy pickup lines. It's about unlocking true attraction, the kind that comes from a man who knows who he is. Let me take you back. There's a man I met years ago. Let's call him Elias. Elias didn't have money. He wasn't tall. He wasn't ripped. But every room he walked into, people noticed him. Women noticed him. He once told me, "I never chase. I offer presence. If she can't handle that, she's not ready for me." One night, I asked him how he did it, and he smiled and said the phrase that changed everything. He leaned forward and said, "You don't have to choose me, but I'll never betray who I am just to be chosen." And just like that, I understood. Let's break that down. You don't have to choose me. That's freedom, detachment, Stoic indifference, the kind that says, "I am whole, with or without you, but I'll never betray who I am just to be chosen." That's integrity. That's unshakable identity. That's attraction at the soul level, because here's the truth. Women don't fall for men who beg for attention. They fall for men who don't flinch in the face of silence, men who stand tall in rejection, men who walk away without a twitch when they are not respected. This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism teaches us you only control your thoughts, your actions, your principles, nothing else. You cannot control a woman's reaction. You cannot control her feelings, but you can control the frame you hold. Seneca said, "A man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." Most men suffer because they're chasing, pleasing, performing, trying to be liked, trying to be loved. But the Stoic man, he lives by his code, and when he speaks, especially to women, he speaks from that code. I saw this play out with my own eyes. A woman once asked my friend Max, "Why are you so calm? Why don't you flirt like other guys?" He smiled and said, "Because I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to be myself." That night, she followed him around like a shadow. Why? Because in a world full of men who bend, a man who doesn't becomes magnetic, not arrogant, not cold, but solid, grounded, Stoic. That's the paradox. The less you try to make her feel something, the more she feels something around you. So what should you say when you're with a woman? Don't try to say the right thing. Instead, speak from power. Here's the truth that changes your entire frame. I like you, but I don't need you. I'll never trade my peace for your approval. Say that with your actions, with your posture, and when the moment's right, with your words. Let her feel that you're not seeking to complete yourself through her, because a Stoic man is already whole. That wholeness, it's irresistible. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Women don't fall for men who try. They fall for men who are. Be the man who doesn't just recite quotes from Marcus Aurelius. Be the man who lives them. Because once you do, you'll never chase again. You'll never beg again. You'll simply exist, and she'll want to exist inside your world. Now, if this hit you deep, if something inside you shifted while watching this, then do one thing for yourself. Like this video, not for the algorithm, but to seal the promise you just made to yourself, and subscribe, not just to my channel, but to your new standard, a standard of presence, power, and peace.